afternoon and welcome to Music Scrap, the musical scrapper. It's an overcast, cool day here on the east coast of Canada. It's 5 o'clock here and it's now pitch dark. Gotta love winter, but just another, 21 minus 4, so another 17 days, and days will start getting longer. So 4 is the other measurement, 4 by 6. I'm making this card front. Get that back in its slot instead of on the floor. There we go. Okay. Hey Jess! Hello, Mindy. Anyone else that came in before I said hi, before I pressed recording? Jillian, hello. Welcome all. Oh, and someone named Hello. I'm not sure who that is. Whoever's in the list as Hello, you can change your name from Hello if you want to. Just go into the people list, the little people icon in the chat. Click on your name and you can change change it from hello to whatever you wish. Jan Kelvy, hello. Mindy's here. My goodness, I've got a big group today. +5 who are not signed in, which is fine. You don't have to sign in. You just can't chat if you don't sign in, but that's all good. Oops. Sorry, I gotta get some stuff off my... So I'm going to tape this to my work surface here. Oh, I should have made it a little bigger than 4 by 6. Yeah, why didn't I do that? Because I don't necessarily... That's 5 by 6. No, it doesn't matter. It's taping it down, so I won't put a very big frame on it. I should have cut it 4.5 by 6.5, and then I can trim off the edge anyway, but that's okay. All right, come on, tape. There we go. Can't even get it to peel right today. Oh, good. Zeely Green. Cool. Well, I think you're new. Welcome. Hi, Arlene. Okay, sorry, I think I need to take off my sweater. I've been taking it off and putting it on all day long. If I'm just sitting and doing nothing, like when I was watching Dee Dee, I got cold. And then when the minute I start moving around, I get hot. All right. Whew. Oh, okay, well, glad to have you as hello or with a name. So, welcome. So, the stream-a-thon starts with Dee Dee at 7:45 Eastern Time. Oops. On December 31st. And Jennifer McCracken ends us off at well, whenever she wants to stop streaming. She's the last person, so she can go on into the evening as long as she wants. So I think we're at about 22 hours, I think. Unless Jennifer goes extra long, then she can get us up to 24 hours if she wants. All right. So here is the image. This is going to be Mom's birthday card, and I wanted to do a watercolor. Her watercolor gift. I will take home her picture with a frame. I'm not going to send it in the mail in case it gets broken. So I will take it home with me when I go home for Christmas. But I want to send her a card. So here's the image I'm going to watercolor for her. Oh man, I still forgot my silly. I meant to take them in too. My rulers. They're all out still in my bag from. My horizon. Okay, I think I'll draw the bridge first, or at least the bottom arch of it. I think that is too high. Where is my eraser? Where is it? Oh, I've got papers flying from all over here. Get up there. All right. Kathy! Oh my goodness! Hello! Hi, Dee Dee! Hey, Monique! Oh my goodness, Kathy! So nice to see you! Are you all ready for Christmas? Okay. Eek. Really trying to draw everything myself here. Should have printed off the photo and did at least a grid, but so I could get proportions right, but I guess hey Kimberly. Haha. I'm not sure, Eileen. I think it's supposed to be her night to stream, but I don't know. Hi, Jenna. Okay. So this comes around here like this. And take out this because the horizon isn't seen there. The horizon's only under the bridge. The eye will make up the rest of it. All right, so next, all right, so next I need to get out my, oh my gosh, my brain is mush today. I use Incredible White Mask Liquid Frisket by Graphics, but I put some, hey CB, I am watercoloring a birthday card for my mom. For those of you who've come in since I showed it, there is the photo. It's from Pixabay. It is my reference, my inspiration. Although we don't have a lot of snow yet. We had just a dusting this morning when I woke up, but Not even enough to call it snow. It was probably half frost and half snow, but anyway, decided I would paint this scene for Mom, and her gift is going to be a painting of Peggy's Cove, which I have done the practice for, but I haven't done the actual painting yet, so I'll probably be doing that on Thursday. Well, I'm probably not going to put as much detail in it as is in the photo, CB. That will just have to be... I have to be practical with my abilities, you know. So we shall see. So I want to mask off the areas that are going to stay white for my snow. A lot of the snow is going to have some blue on it, but you want to have to have some highlights. Oops. Oh, someone is texting. Turn off the bleeper there. Okay. So, I'm not sure if I'm zoomed all the way in. Let me see if I can zoom in anymore or not. I may already be in as far as I can go. No, I'm not. Okie dokie. Oh, and I need to, I guess I can move it this way a little bit too. Oh, wrong way. There. All right. So first, I need my little bitty, my eeny beeny little clay shaper. That's what I use to put on my where is it? There's my flat one, but where's my small round one? There it is. Found it. Alright, so going along the top of the railing. Yeah, Kathy, I've been doing a lot of watercoloring. Mostly the last year I've been doing mostly just watercolor. Oh my gosh, I forgot that was this week, Kathy. No, I haven't. I guess I got to turn my TV on. I forgot that was this week. I was thinking this weekend. Oh, goodness. Thank you for letting me know. Gosh. How are things going for Brad? Gushu. Good, I hope. Sure hope that you know who doesn't win, because I don't like her at all. Well, there's two that I don't really like a lot, and they're probably two of the best female teams in Canada, but I don't like their attitude. Not the whole team, just the skips. Going to be hard to get that second row of the other side of the bridge in there, but I'll try and get a little bit in. All right, and now I need some nice white left right here. Sunshine coming in there. And I'm going to do some white right along where the the dirt on the shore meets the snow, just so I don't have to be quite as careful when I'm painting that line there. Then there's some white that needs to stay here for trees. And there's a patch of white snow on the trees that has to stay white here. I will add detail once I take the I saw a tutorial where a guy used, I may have to get, what was his name now? Harrison. He passed away in June. He's a UK artist. And, he used a wire scrubber, the metal wire scrubber from the kitchen for adding snow easily and quickly for the ground and for sorry, I have to clean off my brush here because it's all dried on the rubber. Here we go. Need to leave the whitest because the rest is going to be kind of bluish anyway, but And if I have to use my opaque white afterwards to fix the detail, that is fine as well. I don't mind doing that. Alright, so I need to leave a little white here. This dries pretty quickly, so it won't take too long to dry. Sorry, I'm not keeping up with chat. It's hard to keep up with chat. And alright, so I'm going to let that dry. I'm going to check chat. Excuse me. Dang it. You knew who I meant, too. Rats. Rats. Oh, crap. Only because she was mean to a friend of mine, so. Okay, so just waiting. I'm going to take my heat gun to this. It does not seem to, it has never bothered my, put this over here. It has never has bothered my masking fluids to heat guns, so. Yeah, if Ella doesn't stream, Zandra said she was going to stream and finish up some of her pours that she had to do. Oh, and hi, Jennifer, by the way. It's almost ready already. So this is small. So we'll see how it turns out. After all this, I may have to buy her a card, but we'll see. Oh. All right. All right, let's mix my colors while that finishes drying. I'm going to use my M-grams for this. I got 5 new colors, so I think I have a palette that I'm happy with. Some convenient colors, and then some necessary colors. For goodness sakes. I'm going to use cobalt blue, I think, instead of ultramarine, just because it has a little bit more warmth. I mean, it's already going to be snowy, so you're already going to get that kind of cold feeling from it. So I think by using cobalt instead of ultramarine, oh no, that'll be a cooler color. Maybe I should use ultramarine. I don't know, I like cobalt though. I think I'm going to use cobalt. We'll see what happens. If it's too cool, I will add some ultramarine. I said it backwards. Yes, Kathy, the masking fluid's going to keep that space white, so when I'm doing the sky, I don't have to worry about keeping that white for my snow. Alright, I'm going to be using mostly my smaller brushes, simply because of the size of the painting. So I'm going to start with my 1/2 inch flat. This is a Desairs 1/2 inch flat. Desairs is a art company here in Canada. So they have their own brand of brushes and paints and I'm going to go right down to the horizon under the bridge there. This is cold press paper that's 25% cotton. After Christmas I'll start working with I'm going to try Mum's on 100% cotton. And we'll see. I bought some 100% cotton. So I will try that on Mum's. Doesn't matter if I get the bridge because it's going to be darker anyway, so the burnt umber will go over the blue if it does go into the bridge part. Alright, so dang it, where did my I may have to wet this again by the time I get my colors mixed. It's alright. Burnt umber, burnt sienna. Basically those 3 colors. Oh, I'm going to need a little bit of sharp green, but it will be toned down a lot. So cobalt. I'll try the cobalt, see what happens here. Cobalt's kind of a neutral blue. It's not really warm and it's not really cool. It's kind of a neutral. Burnt umber. Burnt umber is one of my new tubes that I got last week, the end of last week. And my burnt sienna. Burnt sienna just has a little bit more warmth in it than burnt umber. It has a little bit of red and yellow in it, so it's a little bit warmer than burnt umber, but sometimes burnt umber is nice as well. Okay. So I'm going to have to do a little more wetting again because it didn't stay wet long enough. If it was 100% cotton paper, it would have stayed wet for me. That's all right. Okay, here we go. I'm going to have a little more sky showing in my picture. I think I'm going to have to use a little ultramarine on the blue, I think. Cobalt's nice for the sky, but I mean on the snow. I think I'm going to have to add a little bit of ultramarine into that cobalt for the... making it look like clouds by taking out a little bit of that while it's wet. Just have a thirsty brush by wiping it. So I'm going to take some ultramarine and mix it in with my cobalt. It will warm it up a little bit. And oh no, Eileen, now that all of you guys have gone out and bought them and now they're all on at 50% off. Nice. So I'm putting some blue in. Now I'm going to rinse my brush. I'm going to wet it. Go in with my damp brush and spread the color. And go in, paper towel, and dab. Don't rub. Kathy, I've never bought one, but I did order from the UK the latest for paper lovers one. It ended up being a little bit expensive, including delivery, but not too bad. And I don't do it very often, so I decided I wanted it. So I got it. All right, now what to do? So now I have to add a little bit of burnt umber. So now if I'm going to do the water, or do I do the bridge next? I think I'll do the bridge next. So the bridge is going to be burnt umber And I'm going to be adding just a little bit of just a smidge of ultramarine just to tone it. I wanted a little browny gray instead of brown, so I get that by adding ultramarine to my burnt umber. It will gray it down some. Okay, but I think I'm going to use my smaller brush just because it's such a small area. So I'm using my 000. Yeah, Crafterholic is Joan, Kathy. She's from the UK. She's one of the gals who's come over. She came over the last 2 years to go to the art weekend in Maryland. I'm using some burnt sienna on this bridge too. And I didn't dry it, so it's gone. Oh, Jean, after all that work, and now you're messing it up, you silly gal. Silly, silly girl. I'm gonna try and get it up. How could I forget to dry my blue? Okay, hold on. I've got to dry it. Kathy is a retired teacher, Joan. Retired elementary school teacher. I'll show you some of my journal here, Kathy, so you can see what I'm doing. Let's see. So there's my practice for Mom's watercolor, but I think I'm going to cut it off and do it like from here so that the lighthouse is a little more prominent. So that was my mom's. That's practicing for my mom's painting. I'm going to do her. And then this is a picture that Carrie took. So I decided to paint it. So that was by Carrie's photo. And there's just a landscape I did, practicing some mountains and distance and grasses and stuff. There's a watercolor. Now these are from prompts that I put out for November, because there is no NaNoDumo this year, and I'm doing them all in watercolor. This prompt was home, take me home country roads was my prompt. Yeah, Peggy's Cove. This is Hope Diamond. These are all done in watercolor. There's my Hope Diamond. Thanks, Kathy. This is my cousin's favorite. Candy apple. Different from a toffee apple. Oh, this one, poor thing, is sad. Looks like a dog head on my motorhome, but anyway. So that was travel, that prompt. S-E-A was the prompt for this one. So I took the song away from the roll of the sea. So this boat is docked up away from the roll of the sea. Stumble was the prompt for this day. There's my flying owl for soar. Uh-oh. Oh no, Dot. This prompt was casual. My flip-flops. Make yourself a note for tomorrow, Dot, so you don't forget. Jump was this prompt. My poor little stiff parachuter. This prompt was remember. This was joy. This was zoom. So we're zoomed in on the moon. And I totally messed up the cross thingies on top of the tower there, but I love how this one turned out. Jingle was this prompt. I love doing glass and metal. I love doing glass and metal. And this poor book ended up misshapen because I tried to fix this side because I messed it up and then I didn't shape it right, so now its proportions are all off. But I like the effect I got on the cover, so that's fine. Thanks, Bonnie. Hi, Bonnie, by the way. Anyone else who came in after I gave my hellos? Okay. So, let's continue my painting here. Now that I've totally messed it up, I don't know if I can fix this or not. I need to try some of this, add this ultramarine into the burnt sienna and see. Instead of the burnt umber, I ended up with a little too much, a little too gray. Sorry, I've got my work turned there so that I can whoops, a little too much pigment there, so I need to pick some up off that. It looks strange. I'm going to have to add right, now to do the railing. I might have to. I'm definitely going to have to fix these railings after I take the masking fluid off, because there's so much masking fluid that it's not even leaving much paper for me to work with. But at least I'll have an idea here. And I can always use my rigger afterwards. Alright, so I'm going to dry that. I need to just add a little bit of... Okay, where did my heat gun go? There it is. There it is. Thanks, Dee Dee. Later. Bye, Dee Dee. Thanks for dropping in. Thanks, Kathy. I've really enjoyed it. It's been a lifelong dream for me to learn how to do watercolor. So, just using a piece of cardboard here to try and get this straight, I guess. Alright, gotta get a rigger out here. Get my small liner brush. Where is it? Alright, I'm going to leave that bridge for now. Alright, now I have to mix my watercolor. So I'm going to try the cobalt with some burnt umber. darken it. But I don't want it like gray. I still want it to have some blue. Okay, so now I'm going to turn it around and oops, wrong. I dipped into the wrong. And then I'm going to take my 1/2 inch, wet it, dab it off. And I did a little too much. So I'm going to add a little more back in here. Oops. I'm just going to go on the edge with this particular brush. Oh, I don't like that reflection at all. How come it's not working for me? Let's add a little more. I'm going to dry it. I think it just needs a little more color. Bye, Monique. Yes, I'm Kathy. I'm watching a lot of YouTubes, but also I joined Artist Network TV for a couple of months, so I watched a lot of the videos on there. And yeah, I'm just going at it and playing, basically. Need a little more color here. Okay, I can't do the spires going up until I take off the masking. I'm not quite ready to take off the masking yet. Okay, so now I need to do the edging there. So I need to take some of my burnt umber and to that I'm going to add some sap green. Now one of the new five colors that I got was I got some permanent green light, and I can't wait to use that. Look at that beside the yellow. Woo-hoo. Ooh. So the new ones I got were the permanent green light, gamboge, because I really like that for my warm yellow. This one's nice, but it's a more neutral. The nickel cad is a more neutral golden. This is kind of an orangey. This is my warm yellow. So I got permanent green light, gamboge. I got my burnt umber. I got, what was my other new one? 1, 2, 3. Oh, I got yellow ochre and what is that one? I can't even remember what it is. What was that last one that I got? Who knows? I don't know what it was. Oh, green. So why did I put it over there? Oh, because it wasn't in there. I forget what color it is. I'll have to look it up on my tube because I can't remember which green it is. Okay, anyway. It's probably the one I should have used for this. I need more burnt umber. And I'm going to need a little bit of yellow ochre as well. So I'm going to spritz that. Because it's not really... Okay. So... Oh, and I think I need my smaller brush. Because I'm a chicken to use my big brush. And then I'm going to dry that. I'm going to have to do a little yellow ochre over it because it still turned out a little green. It is, Kathy. Amazing what you can learn online for free is right. I wouldn't do this for just anyone, but I'm going to tack it onto the card, so afterwards, if she wants to take it off the card and throw out the card part, she can do that. And she has a little photo album, so we can put it in the photo album for her or leave it on the wall. She has a bulletin board too, so. I have to go in with thick. So I'm basically going in with just the burnt umber with a damp brush so I can get my line here where it meets the shore. This way I can get it in the mail tonight or tomorrow morning. I'll try and walk down to the box to do it tonight. Okay, so I'm just going to go over that with a little bit more yellow ochre. Just to, because it's a little too green for winter. Okay, so I'm going to dry that. And then I need to do my other shoreline here, but it doesn't have as much, so. And I accidentally went over it with my water, so I'm going to try and lift it. So I'm going to go in with my brush here. I totally missed seeing my pencil line there. Went over it with the water. That's okay. All right, so and the side has to be a little bit darker because it's it's in the shade. Sorry, I cannot mix paints with a small brush because it just won't take any paint in. Okay. Okay, so now alright, so I need to that'll work, I think. I'll need some little darker, but I'll work with that first. Okay, so let's make some real dark for my tree here. So that means ultramarine blue and burnt umber. I need to have it a little darker. So, oh, no wonder I wasn't using ultramarine. Oh, for heaven's sakes, Jean. Yeesh. No wonder it wasn't going dark enough earlier, because I was going into the wrong blue. And you can use either burnt sienna or burnt umber to get your dark. Burnt umber will make it darker, and burnt sienna will make it a little warmer. And I'm going to be going back and forth between my 000 and my rigger. Oh, I'm so bad, you guys. I still have Christmas cards that I made years ago that I never got sent out. When I say I'm the president of bad at mailing, there's good reason for it. So I will be wishing everyone Merry Christmas on Twitter, and I hope no one minds. Because, yeah. So now we've got one that comes up from here. And I didn't put any enough masking fluid here to save this white part, so I will use my white paint to get the snow on that tree. Just using a damp brush to... Okay, so now I'm going to heat gun that. Now I'll take off my masking fluid. And, well, actually, no, I need to paint in the bluer. Alright, so I hope that actually I think I need to take off the masking fluid here to see what if I'm working with for white before I do these trees, because there's lots of trees here in the background. Oh, right, so hold on. I need to add some. There's a tree right here. Oh, shoot. Shoot, shoot, shoot. Shoot, shoot, shoot. That's alright. Woo! It was wet enough to come up still. Thank goodness. I forgot I still had some color on that. Okay, now this needs to go a little darker along here, so I'm going to do that again. There we go. All right. So let's get some depth into this. So I'm putting in just the bottoms off in a distance of some trees. Then I'm going to go in with my blue shadows on the snow. Don't overwork it. Something I have to constantly remind myself. Don't overwork it, Jean. Don't overwork it. Oops. A little bit too much pigment. So in the original picture, there's a whole bunch of like footprints and stuff in this part of the snow right here. And I'm not going to do that. I'm just adding shadows. Ooh, way too much, Jean. That's all right. Got that. All right, so now sorry, I'm not watching chat too much. It's very tricky to watch chat and watercolor because you got to work with your paper and your wet medium and such, etc., etc. I'm gonna have to come in with some white on this too, but that's fine. I'm gonna try my fan brush here. Kind of lose the, I think it's too big. I could use part of it, but it's too hard because there's not enough. Wonder, hold on, I'm gonna try this. This is a big old, I'm gonna put some paint on it, dab it off. I think I'll do that with the white too, it'll help. I'm going to do with my white. Well, it's going to be mostly white there, so... Alright, so I'm going to rinse this so it's ready for my white, but before that's going to be last. So, what I have to do next is make sure what I've done is dry. I need to fix my bridge. I need to take off my masking fluid, fix the details, and then I'm doing that white last of the snow on the trees. Hey Sophia, how you doing? How's the baby? Tim Wilmot. Tim Wilmot. Okay, Sophia. Tim Wilmot. I know, most people use splats. Don't understand. Alright, so next I'm removing the masking fluid from my bridge, and I guess from that white tree there too. Alright, so now I can fix my... Alright, so now I can fix my bridge. Thanks, Kimberly. Okay. Oh, hold on. Someone's texting. I better check. Okay. Thanks, Star. Okay. I think I have to turn this in order to get my straight line easier. I'm not going to do all the fancy detailing that's on the posts. I'm just doing it as uprights. I'm not doing all the little squares that's in between. Okay, now oops. Okay. Where did it go? Oh no. Where'd my paper towel go? I guess I'll grab another one because I can't find it. Oh, I don't know if this is going to be good enough to give as a card or not. Okay, so now I'm going to heat gun it, take off the rest of the... I really don't like this. I still have to work on the shadow of the bridge. I do not like it at all. It needs to be darker, first of all. Okay. I may have saved it. I don't know. Hey, Jen. This is a birthday card from my mom, or it's supposed to be. This is still a little too green for my liking, so before I I'm going to mix a little yellow ochre and burnt sienna. See if I can get a more dead yellow look. A little better, I think. Dry that. Hold on. Thanks, Sophia. This is just 4 by 6, so it is really hard for me to paint this small. But I didn't want to do a large painting and then photograph it. I wanted Mom to actually have the painting, so alright, so there's some So now I'm going to mix up some white. Okay. Make sure my brush is super clean. Bye, Bonnie. Yay, Sophia. Free hot chocolate is always good. Alright, so I need my larger brush to mix this. I want it pretty thick, so Hold on. Uh-oh. Got some purple messed up in that. Well, hold on. Hold the fort. Just a second. Baby wipe here. All right. I actually might just go right into the palette. Okay. Alright, so now I'm going to take my big brush here, and it's still damp, but I want to make sure it's clean of any color. I was using it with a dark color the other day, green, trying to get some grass going, so I just want to make sure there's still color coming off on it. I don't want dirty snow in my trees. I don't know if I'm going to get that all out or not. Might need soaked to come out, but anyway, we'll see what happens. Ooh, that's nice. That works. Just nice dry brush here. I like it. I like it. Okay, I'm gonna leave it. I like it. I'm gonna learn to stop. Okay, so let's heat gun that. Thanks, Kathy. Thank you, Josie. Jillian. There we go. Now, get my pen. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use a piece of hot press cardstock so that I can stamp on it, and I want my card to be nice and stiff. Now my sister usually puts up a string on Mom's wall so that she can clothespin her Christmas cards. By the way, if any of you are making Christmas cards and make any extra, I know a few people sent my mom Christmas cards last year, and she absolutely loved them. So if you have extra Christmas cards and wouldn't mind sending one to my mom, send me a tweet or a note on Facebook, and I'll give you her address, because she loves getting cards and letters and notes. She reads them several times over. And she really enjoys them. Of course, I mean, who doesn't enjoy getting mail? I mean, really. Okay, so I need it 6 inches wide. Then I'll make my own envelope, of course. And 8 inches long, so I need to take off 4. That way I don't have to put the arm out. Oh, good idea, Sophia. I might scan it before I send it off to Mom. This is Mom's birthday card. Oh. I need to score it. I've got the mini Martha Stewart too. Mini Martha Stewart's cool because it has the envelope sizes on the back. So I just took my Sharpie and color coded each line so that I could figure out the different size envelopes. All right, so 4 inches. Yay, Kathy. We're having a streamathon, by the way, Kathy. If you check out my blog, themusicalscrapper.blogspot, and I have our schedule with live links there already starting at 7:45 Eastern Time. Mom will she'll think it's a Christmas card at first. I should have done a spring one so she'll remember to think of spring. Oh well. I just saw this and thought it was pretty. your daughter took your scoreboard, Josie? Well, that's not very nice of her. Bad daughter. Bad daughter. Get my two double-sided tape here. Normally, I just use my tape gun, ATG gun for cards, but with it being watercolor, it didn't work badly actually. And thicker, I'm going to use this. Bye, Sophia. Thanks for dropping in. Give your little babes lots of hugs from me. I love babies. I love kids, but I love babies. Oh, darn. Crooked, 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 Jean. Hold on. Sorry, I'm doing it off screen, but trying to get it lined up better. There. Ta-da! There we go. So now I need to stamp. Something on the inside. All right, I like this happy birthday. It's kind of like typewritten. Oh, that one's. Seize the cake. Well, that would be. Oh, there. I like that birthday wishes. But I need a statement. I need something for inside. I think I have a better one. That's what I always need. I need more, okay, so that one, unless I have something better over here. Just a second. I have a few stamp sets that I've found that haven't found their place yet. I think. Hold on, where are they though? Where are they? Sometimes I clean up so well that I can't even find. Oh, sorry. Whoops. Lost my. Okay, I'm gonna close my iPad for a second. All right, let's see here. Hold on. We're not in that one. Chana's music CD. Oh, I seem to have misplaced it. Oh no. It's there. Okay, not in that slot. Just a moment, folks. I apologize. If you're watching the recording, fast forward, please, because I do not. This is recorded live and I do not edit. Uh-oh. No. Get up there, you. Well, what the heck did I do with those other... Oh, I know what I did with them. I put them in the... Oh, darn it. Well, I'll have to stamp it later. I will stamp it later because I'm too lazy to get out of my chair. So there's my card for Mom. I'll stamp it later because I realized I threw them on the shelf. So the stamps I'm looking for are on my shelf. I took them out of my desk and put them on the shelf so they go in the binders. But anyway, so that is my card. Thank you if you were watching recording. I'm going to come back. I'm going to try. I have an hour, so I should be able to do another page in my journal. So if you're watching live, stay. If you watched recording, thank you so much.